Hello, fire signs. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. So for my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, we have our reading and our message for you today. Just know that any information about Sage Company will be in the description box, and this is for the sun, moon, and rising signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. With that being said, all messages are not going to resonate with everybody, but we can go ahead and get started. Thank you for returning. Thank you for your support. If this is your first time tuning in, I am an intuitive reader that read my cards in the upright, but I do make it make sense. All right, fire signs. Okay. For some of my fire signs, I feel like that you guys are concerned about security, stability, financial security, financial stability, maintaining and holding on, and even if it's not about finances and then just about in life in general, you know, I feel like that the energy surrounding this is I don't like sudden changes, or I like to be warned when something is going to maybe affect how I do things in my life, whether it's how I take care and support my family financially, or whether or not I'm going to have a job tomorrow, or if this business is going to fold. You know, I don't like those unexpected changes. So kind of just waiting to see how things are going to pan out for you, because of something transpiring already that may have an effect on your finances or how you live. For some of my fire signs, you guys have probably traveled for whatever reason. So if this was business, work, love, okay, so I feel like some of you guys have traveled for whatever this occasion or reason was, right? But when you got there, it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. So say, for instance, if this was a romantic hookup, however or wherever you guys traveled to or had to travel to meet up, or if y'all went together, whatever the case may be, it involved traveling with, you know, just traveling, and the weather wasn't right, or every time y'all tried to do something on your break or your vacation or something went wrong. So I just feel like in the manners of, I feel like the reason why the traveling part is standing out, because it was like, I did all of this for what? You know, just to be upset, just to be mad, or just for things to turn out the way that they did, right? The others of you, and I'm going to circle back. Okay, so there's some of you guys who had did some type of traveling for whatever reason, and it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. And then there's the others where it's just about the stability, and, you know, things being secure and stable and stuff like that. But hearing some news and trying to wait it out to find out how it's all going to pan out. For some of you guys, it's going to be not. It doesn't have to be devastating, but it's going to hurt. It's going to sting, right? And it's not what you wanted to hear. So let's get some clarifying cards here. And so I feel like with the energy surrounding this news, and it's about how you're going to handle it once, you know, you get your green light, whatever this is that you're waiting on. And once it's like, okay, react, is how are you going to? For a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be no holds bar. I mean, no nonsense, straight truth, and it's going to cut and it's going to hurt individuals. But whatever this is clearly affecting you. One more card here. feel like I'm about to fall over with all this energy circulating here. Okay, so I feel like although you're gonna, they're gonna get it. Whoever this is that we're waiting to see how something pans out so you can go ahead and react. I feel like the wait is to, not only is it the news that you done found out, but you're waiting to see what is going to be given or what approach is going to be taken, what this is and in what capacity, if somebody going to try to offer you something, and then you're going to make your move. Okay. But just knowing that even though whomever comes at you, and if they come at you sideways and crooked, you're ready to go. You are ready for the shits. Okay. And you ready to do what's necessary. Okay. This whole thing, especially having to wait to see how something pans out or turns out, one is knocking you off your game. So you're not able to just focus, because it feels like if this one thing falls apart, it's tied to so many different things. And it could be a total collapse of things. Okay. Although this sting hurts, put you in a situation or whatever, please be just remember when it's time for you to react. Okay. If you can sprinkle some love in whatever it is that you're going to do, so chromatically some crazy stuff don't come back on you, that would be preferred. Please and thank you. But I really feel like this has a lot to do with financial stability, and this can affect your money. On the other note of that, for those who did some traveling for their job, for a romantic interest or a vacation or whatever, and didn't get out of it what you thought you was going to get out of it, now it's just like, okay, what am I going to do now? Or what you were supposed to get when you got there, you didn't get it, and so now the focus is on. I feel like that even taking that trip has some financial ties to it. And it not panning out is making those of you who went through this having to rethink or regroup and figure out what you're going to do now in regards to money. So maybe somebody took a trip and they really didn't have the funds to take a trip. Something like that. Now you're trying to figure out what you're going to do because something's due. I'm picking up on that. All right, let's get some more cards here. Okay. Go ahead and okay. All right. Regarding the scenarios of the fact that whatever this is could impact you financially, or have the possibility of doing it, fire signs. I feel like the depths of if this happens is stressing you out. All right. Mental conflict here. Okay. So it's stressing you out. It's messing with your thoughts. It's making you not being able to focus. Some of you guys feel like you in this alone and you doing this alone. And so therefore you're suffering alone, but it's the weight. Whatever this is, I feel like it is the weight. And I feel like because of who's involved, if this doesn't work out the way you need it to, you may have to cut ties. And I feel like that's another thing that is so hurting, right? That disappointment in this person not coming through for you, whatever this was, okay? And taking your losses and cutting your losses. But that disappointment, though, that cut of that tie may have needed to happen, right? Of course, everything happens for a reason, but I feel like for the life of you, you wouldn't have never had thought that this person would ever have done you in this way, okay? And so on the flip side of that, this happened and you possibly cutting this person off was actually a good thing so that things can get back on track and you can get to that material or spiritual prosperity. And that's why it's like a weight, a blockage. You can't go forward. You know, it's all in stuff pending on the reaction. Some y'all already done with it. Okay, you're done with the situation. You're done with the person. Let's get on so I can move on with my life. So I can go ahead and celebrate my wins and not my losses. But I'm definitely going to cut you because it's whatever happened and how things didn't turn out the way you thought they were in whatever situation. Because at the end of the day, this is in regards to something affecting you in a manner due to somebody else's actions. Okay, fire signs. So, it was the attempt of what they were trying to do and what they could possibly affect in your life. This is what this is all about. Okay, that's why it's how are you going to react? Because at the end of the day, what happened requires a reaction, and now it's reaction time, and nobody knows how you're going to react. But I really feel like that you're waiting for a couple of more things to fall into place or to come to fore before you say it's time to react. Go. You know, so and I feel like it's the stress of the weight of seeing how things are going to turn out and knowing that you're going to react based off of the result of what more comes in for you. How y'all really feel, fire signs? Yeah, I feel like this, somebody said, right? All emotions is, I'm removing my emotions from this whole situation. I feel like the person that's involved in this or the people that's involved in this, you're close to, right? And so in order for you to act accordingly, you're going to have to be emotionally withdrawn for the effects of whatever it is that you're trying to, to get across when you do it. So it's just like, let me take my emotions out of this so I can't act a fool if I need to act a fool, not caring who the hell this is on the other end that instigated this in the first place. Okay. And I feel like, this all got started just because the fact that somebody made something look good. They made it out to be something better than what it really turned out to be. And they knew from the get-go that it wasn't right. That's the hurt behind it. Because this is somebody this is somebody you close to. And they did this. They did this to you, right? Okay. Again, this is not going to resonate for everybody. But this is somebody's message. Now, working through this, first of all, here is the wait. This is what you're going through. You're waiting to see how things are going to go before you react. Okay, and this is going to be based off of whatever information it is that's coming in that you're going to receive. This is how you're going to act accordingly. Okay, you're just waiting for that, and it's coming. The details are coming. But ultimately, once this is all done, when it's all said and done, this is really about how you can get your peace back regarding what happened, how you had to step out of yourself to handle business, or will have to step out of yourself to handle this business. But at the end of the day, I got to get this straightened out now so I can get back to my peace. All right. All right. So let me find out what other messages Spirit has for you. And this will conclude the reading. So I'm going to pull these oracles. All right. I really do feel like overall, if there's any message to give to you, is to think before you react. I feel like that this situation is going to need a level of maturity, to where how maybe any other time you just blow a gasket and just go off on everybody. I feel like this is going to be handled differently. This seems too important to just react, right? Like, how you move forward, if done correctly, can mean the world to this situation. Okay. More cards and go. Okay. So I do feel like that regardless of the situation, right, that this whole thing is about the change that the actions of others is making happen in your life. Whether this is going to be a change within yourself and how you're going to react to the situation, to the changes that are or has been made or will be made due to what they did or what this person did. Okay, but definitely knowing that there's another change. It's a change in direction. Some changes is going on, and okay, are you prepared? Again, let's do it this way. This is all about what could be lost. All right. Things, you have things in order. You have things the way that they need to be. You're secure in the fact. Now, this is coming to disrupt your foundation, to disrupt what you have already secured and maintained and grown and, got where you have been, where you are, right? So this is what this is about. And the changes that's about to happen to that. Okay. And please, 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 at the end of the day, when you do what you gotta do, please do it with a sprinkle of love, so that karmatically there ain't no other crappy crap coming back to you. Okay, fire signs? I know we be liking to take care of business, and sometimes that means hurting somebody, however that hurts, okay, because you were hurt. But I really feel like that this is not a stoop to their level, do anything petty, childish type of moment. All right. I feel like that this is too important. It's too much to lose if you fly off the handle and do something crazy. Okay. So, just think before you react. It is reaction time, right? And everybody's expecting you to go crazy, but think before you react, and hopefully the situation will get better for whoever this has resonated with. So again, we'll do this next week. Please support the channel. Tune back in, like the video, share the video, tell people about the channel so we can grow. But fire signs, there's definitely something that is awaiting your reaction. And so how will you handle it?